How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. A couple months ago, I started buying Cetify, and a lot of people were giving me a hard time on that because it had been up 100% maybe in the last 30 days. Since then, it's up 3x. A lot of other cryptos have gone up explosively, and I think now is the time. Now is the time to look at altcoins or buy altcoins. I want to talk to you about a few today that I think are going to do extremely well very soon, and you probably want to look at them. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this one. Also, while you're down there, there is a link to Margex, where you can trade cryptocurrencies on leverage. There's no KYC, which means there's no know your customer. That's what they call it in the banking industry, the finance industry. They don't ask you your name, social security number, all that. You send them your email, you send them the password that you want, you check their terms and conditions, then boom, you're in. You can start depositing. Also, if you have a trader that's a friend or a family member, you can refer them and get some of their fees as well. So definitely check this out underneath the video. There's also a link down there to HGAccess. We've talked about some of these cryptocurrencies in HGAccess. Also have talked about some of these in my own Patreon as well. Bitcoin leads the market. It's been on a rampage recently, coming down just a little bit from 49,000, but honestly, we're consolidating pretty nicely here. One chart that I always look at is Bitcoin dominance. And we are kind of bottoming out for the second time here, around 51%. And it looks like we're starting to move back up. A lot of people think we are going up to 57%, 60% on Bitcoin dominance, which is definitely possible with the halving coming up. I am very heavy Bitcoin right now, but I realize even though dominance could go up from here, I don't want to miss out on some of the altcoin gains. We've already had cryptos that have done extremely well. Like recently, I got into meme coin and it went up 10x. You've heard about so many that have gone up explosively. I don't want to miss out on any of those gains in the short term. So I have started to allocate towards more altcoins. Now, I haven't sold Bitcoin to get into those altcoins. I've had fresh cash on the sidelines that I've been allocating towards these altcoins. Again, we're going to talk about two of them here, but just look at this. Bitcoin Hashrate reaches a new all-time high, well above 500 exahash per second. This is massive. Some people say that Hashrate precedes price. Some people say price precedes Hashrate, but either way, price and Hashrate are typically pretty closely related. I think there's a correlation because if the price of Bitcoin goes up, more people will make money from Bitcoin miners, so they'll buy more Bitcoin miners. In that scenario, the hash rate follows the price. But still, I think there's something to be said for people seeing how strong the network is too, how much the hash rate is, how much people are putting money into it, how many institutional players there are, how decentralized Bitcoin is, and that causing the price to go up. So hash rate continues up on a rampage. There's pretty much the Goldilocks scenario for Bitcoin right now. We're going to lower the rates at the Fed probably this year. Inflation, because of inflation being lowered throughout the last year or so, it's looking pretty good. The economy is really strong. The Fed's probably going to start printing money again or pushing money out there, increasing liquidity. We have the Bitcoin halving. There's just a lot of really positive things happening right now that could cause crypto to go up. And as we know, altcoins typically move up more than Bitcoin during a bull market, and Bitcoin is more steady than altcoins in a bear market. Now, you still have to get in on good quality cryptos, and it's one of those scenarios too where maybe 4 out of every 5 cryptos do about the same as Bitcoin or a little bit worse or a little bit better, but one might do a lot better, like 2-3x what Bitcoin does. So today, I wanted to talk to you about IvanPay. This is one that I am investing in, already have invested in, and they are going through the Tenset Launchpad. So Binance made a partnership with IvanPay recently. They say Binance, the world's leading blockchain ecosystem and cryptocurrency infrastructure provider, has onboarded the international payment service IvanPay as a global cryptocurrency payment gateway for Binance Pay, a contactless, borderless, and secure user-to-user cryptocurrency payment feature on the Binance app. IvanPay is an international payment service that allows businesses to accept cryptocurrency payments through point-of-sale terminals, mobile apps, e-commerce platforms, API, and vending machines. Currently, the service operates in 7 countries with more than 400 active merchants. So this is coming through the Tenset Launch program. The cool thing about this is it's a launchpad kind of similar to Seedify, and they have a Protectron, I believe that's how you say it, Protectron Launchpad, which is kind of an awesome thing. It's a decentralized 7-day claim back policy that protects you from unexpected situations. Basically, you put your USDT, for example, if you're going to buy IvanPay in a smart contract, and 7 days until 7 days after the launch of IvanPay, you can go back there and say, no, I want my USDT back. So it's kind of a no-lose situation. Now, that's as long as you don't actually take the IvanPay tokens. You can't take them and then send them back like after you sell it and then buy them back for a lower price. No, after you take the IvanPay tokens from the IDO, you can't get your USDT back. But that allows you to see how the launch goes. Like, okay, am I up 2x, 5x, 10x? If not, okay, then I'm gonna send my IvanPay tokens back, or I guess not even send them back. You're just not going to claim them, and then take the USDT, which is a really cool program. It's kind of a no-lose situation then. Tenset Token itself has calmed down a lot too since the last bull market. It was all the way up to $6 per token, and then came all the way down to 15 cents during October, 15, 16 cents. Now it's up a lot. It's up all the way to 67 cents. It's up almost 5x from the bottom. $27 million market cap. The fully diluted is around 140. But I think this could move back up as well. Like a lot of people talk about Seedify. A lot of people look at that for a launch pad because a lot of people are into gaming. But what if you want something that's a little bit more diverse? Well, maybe you want Tenset. Tenset did really well in the last bull market too. They had a lot of what they call gems that did huge numbers. Kanga went up 1,800% to the all-time high. MetaHero went up 16,800%. Everdome did a 9,400%, which is like a 95x. Fame MMA 30,000%. I was in on this one. Satoshi Island did 2,000%. Alaska Gold Rush did 800%. And this is during the bear market, so I think those were probably a little bit lower. Now, if you have questions about this, I will leave a link to their community, their Telegram community. You can join there. They have 28,000 members, so you can join there and ask some questions about it. The next cryptocurrency is already live. It's one that I talked about yesterday. I got in earlier this week, or last week. And it's done extremely well in the last 7 days, up 151%. And it's Cinkus. Now, this one's a little bit riskier, but also interesting. They talk about kind of some Ponzi-nomics behind it. And I covered it a lot more in one of my videos yesterday, but I don't like the term Ponzi-nomics for this because they're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, as they say. They're not taking from one person and paying someone else. Really, they just have a flywheel. So you go stake your tokens. When you stake your tokens, there is a fee. That fee goes to paying some more stake tokens. It goes to their treasury, which allows them to spend more on marketing, staking, that kind of stuff. So it's just this flywheel effect where they're taking fees. And I get what they're saying, but this one's a little bit riskier. I do know that there are a good number of big influencers that are in on this, on Cinkus. And the person behind the marketing thinks that they're going to grow to be massive, like $10 billion, $1 billion. They're already talking about 100 million, or I think it was 100 million, he told me, by the end of month. At first I was like, okay. But now, I mean, it has been moving up very quickly. So it's possible, right? The last 1 month has been a little bit volatile, but now it's like right around all-time highs. You can buy it on Uniswap, Bilaxy, and maybe even MEXC. I think it's just available on Uniswap though. So definitely check that out. I think they're getting some more listings, which is why they have this underneath. But if you want to check that out, you can. It's paying some high APYs, so be careful. Like, do your own research. I have some of these tokens as well, but just know that whenever you're investing in anything like this, it's smaller, that has Ponzi-nomics or something, it's a little bit riskier. The people that founded this, though, also were some of the founders of Zigzag Exchange, as I understand, which was a huge exchange during the last bull market. They had some issues because of Anchor Protocol, but it was massive. So pay attention to this one. There's also one more, too, that I've been watching, which is Satoshi VM. And just let's go over to Twitter and show how much support there is for this. Satoshi VM. This is a layer 2 Bitcoin type of cryptocurrency, and there is so much excitement about this one. I talked about it in one of my videos yesterday, but I mean, like, Miles the Shooter's in on it, Tyler Hill, Connor Kenny, Lady of Crypto, I'm in on this. A bunch of influencers are doing this. It's a EVM compatible Bitcoin ZK rollup. And I talked about it yesterday, how they actually refunded some people that weren't doing enough like marketing for them because they're so oversubscribed. They're like, okay, we don't want you. Just take your money back. We have too many people trying to get in on this. And they did that again. Like, they have so many people that are interested in this that they're just exploding right now. Like, in terms of content and engagement. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure I've ever seen any cryptocurrency that has this level of excitement and marketing so far. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, though. Like I said, I'm just giving you some food for thought. Like, these are cryptocurrencies that are in all different situations, all different use cases, all different timelines for when they're going to launch. Like Satoshi VM, I believe, is going to make an announcement in the next few days about a listing partner, and then they're going to launch end of week. IvanPay is like 2 weeks away. And then we know Cinkus is already live now. So just giving you some food for thought. These are definitely higher risk, higher reward. They are not the Polygons and Solanas of the cryptocurrency world. They're definitely riskier. But let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. I talked about CFI, and then it 4x'd, 5x'd, and people wanted the next one. So that's why I bring you videos like this, because they could be really beneficial for you. I mean, just yesterday, I think it was, we covered Cinkus, and it's up like 20% since then. Let me know your thoughts, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next video.